Hey, what's going on, everybody? Mike the Machine here. Hey, I've been getting a lot of questions on my Ask the Machine website lately, especially. I mean, I've gotten this question many times over the years, but lately it's become like a lot. Like I had like 16 of almost the same message over the past 2 days. About this whole shakeup in the with people who say they're natural and who now are coming out as not natural and have used in the past or are using now or whatever. Like the whole Liver King thing has been brought up several times, and it's not just questions that I'm getting on the website there, but also in the gym and so forth. And then there's some speculation about some others. Listen, this is what I tell everybody. Okay, first of all, I don't know what anyone else is doing. I only know what I'm doing. Now, I have speculations because I've been in this game a long time, over 30 plus years, almost 35 years. So yes, I mean, I could point out certain side effects that I see, or I can just say, hey, look, I've been doing this for a long time. My nutrition has been tight pretty well. Every now and then I've gone off, but look, I've competed at the highest levels. I'm 3-time Mr. Natural USA, 6 times top 5 in the world in 3 different organizations. So it's not like I don't know what it's like to be in that lifestyle. But I only know what it's like to be natural, because that's what I am. And I'm not sitting here telling you this to pat myself on the back. That's just the way I chose to go. It's a decision I made. It's a promise I made to my mother, and now she's no longer here, so I can't even go back on the so it's not something that I do wear it as a little bit of a badge of honor, because but I was navigated through that by people that helped me not to do that. But listen, if someone does it, that's their choice and that's their decision, and they have to live with the ramifications of that. So I don't really know, because I'm not in their shoes. I'm not in the room with them. I don't know. Number one. Number two, I don't really care, because it's not my physical body. It's not my physical health. And it's, so that's the way I look at it. So if you're out there wondering if this one is natural or this one's not, this one says they're natty. I don't like that term, but anyway, they say they're natty and or do you think, whatever. I really don't care. The only time I care is if they're standing on stage next to me, like a few times has happened, and they have maybe placed ahead of me, which a couple times has happened, and then they get popped for the test, later when the test comes back. That happened once, and another time this particular person got popped like 3 weeks later at a different event, and I was like, damn, I wish I had that money. Hey, maybe they should send me a $2,000 check or something like that, because they crooked me on that. But I don't, it's not of consequence to me, so I don't really concern myself with it. That's the only time I really care about it. And the second time I care about it is if they are an influencer of kids, especially kids. If they're influencing adults do their own thing, man. There's things I've done that I'm not, particularly proud of, as far as, getting hooked on painkillers and shit like that. But that happened, and I mean, I'm no perfect person. Matter of fact, I'm pretty much a stooge when it comes to certain things. But what I could say is this: if they are an influencer of kids and they're telling kids that they're natural and that they should take these supplements that have artificial colors, artificial sweeteners, and are poisonous for them, that they're trying to say that that's how they got their physique, and they're pushing poisons, then I got a big problem with them. But that's only if I know for a fact that they're doing something. And I only know that about certain people that I've trained with or been around, associated with, or whatever. So here, the thing is, folks, just, look at the background. Understand this. It takes a good long time to get good, solid, thick, mature muscle tissue. All right. I competed. I trained for 5-6 years before I ever competed. Hard, and I learned. And then I competed for 7 years as an amateur, prior to getting my pro card. So that was 13 years of training and nutrition and refining and so forth before getting my professional card. And then I was a pro, and I competed as a pro for 8 years thereafter as a pro on the circuit, the whole thing. So that's a lot of time training, a lot of lifting, a lot of eating right and so forth, up until I was 39 years old. And again, injuries forced me to leave the stage in that manner. But I mean, guys, let's just get real. Look at the people that are saying that they're natural. If they've only got 3 or 4 years under their belt, and they're weighing like, and they're sub 6 foot or around 6 foot, and they're weighing 240, 250, and they're carrying only an 8% body fat or less, come on. I mean, just do be a little rational with it. And now, I'm not saying you hate them for it. That's their decision. But what I'm saying is moderate the information you gleaned from them appropriately. That's all I'm saying. Just say, hey, okay, well, they're doing this. Maybe they are, or potentially. So I'm going to look at what they're telling me. I'm going to look at those labels. So I'm going to look and make sure it doesn't have, some toxins in there and all that kind of thing. Because maybe they're really not taking that, or maybe they're using something else. That's it. All I want people to do is wake up, start using their noggin, stop relying on bullshit marketing, stop relying on just flashy, glitzy, glamoury people, half-dressed, girls half-dressed that probably don't take any of the stuff that they're saying they take. That's all. Just use your brain. Don't be bamboozled. Don't be taken for a ride or a hustle. Don't be hustled. That's all. So these questions that come at me, I think people are sometimes they're trying to set me up to see if I'll say bad things about people. I'm not going to do that, because I'm sitting here at 52 years old, and I just had some blood work done, and there's some levels that are not where I would want them to be, and where the doctor thinks that they should be. And so, I have to do some refining myself. I don't know what I'm going to do. Am I ever going to go on, some type of hormone therapies or, testosterone therapies or something like that? I don't know. I know I haven't yet. And so I can sit here and freely talk about that. But I don't know what the future holds. I'm going to do whatever is best for my health. I'm not going to do something just so I can get bigger muscles. If that was the case, I would have done it years ago. But I am going to do what's best for my health and longevity so that I could be healthy for my children, because I still have young children. So that's what I look at. I don't want people to judge me, especially I don't want them to judge me wrongly and without true knowledge. So I'm not going to do that to anybody else. That's just the way I look at it. All right. God bless y'all. That's the whole deal. That's the ball of wax. I hope that helps you out if you have some questions as well. Keep on following. Share this. Share, askthemachine.com, askthemachinemk.com. Go over there, ask your questions. It's free. And, if you have any questions about particular supplementation and so forth like that, I'm here. I'm an ear to listen, and I'm a mouth to give information. All right. I love you. God bless you. Remember, train hard, but train smart. Peace.